So, as promised, I'm finally doing a review of the two Soul Terra candles that I had gotten. The Lavender and Sage candle and the Pisces candle. So the first candle that I got was the Pisces candle. It's my zodiac sign, and it was one that I had actually been wanting for a really long time, and I was happy that I was able to get it. The first gem that I had gotten was kind of confusing. I wasn't entirely sure what it was, but I knew that it was something really cool. It looked like a malachite, which is actually one of my favorite kinds of gems because I love the green and I love the swirls in it, but I knew it just wasn't one of them. So I had went and asked on my Snapchat, and one of my friends had said it was a jasper, which seemed to be correct as there was this little orange hue in here, so I guess I have a jasper. The second one I got was a tiger's eye, and I was actually really surprised by this. Honestly, I thought I was going to get a couple of other different gems in this candle, but you really never know what you're going to get. And a tiger's eye was one I wasn't expecting. It's really pretty, and I do love the stripes on it. The third one I got was a watermelon tourmaline, and it doesn't focus. There we go. It was a really cool gem, and I wasn't expecting it, but unfortunately it might be an imitation. When I was cleaning the wax off of this gem, I had seemed to scrape off some of the paint here. So unfortunately it might just be a glass quartz painted to look like watermelon tourmaline. But either way, it's still pretty cool and will work good in my collection. And lastly is this funny little find. I wasn't expecting to get this at all, actually, because usually when you get these candles, it's gems that you get. But in fact, this is actually an evil eye and a hamsa. And funnily enough, I was actually learning about these recently as well, and just to see them pop up in my candle was something that I was really impressed with. So someone is clearly looking out for me. The lavender and sage candle was the second candle that I had gotten. Originally, I had wanted the dragon's blood candle, but they were all sold out by the time I went on to the sage ones. So I got this one instead, because I do like the scent of lavender. My first find is this little pebble that can't focus. I'm not entirely sure what this is. I have yet to ask anyone because people will probably just say it's a little rock. But it has these weird little grooves in it, and it almost looks like a clam. But it's still pretty cute and will work nicely in my little collection that I'm starting. The second gem that I got was one that I was really excited for. It's a Labradorite. Labradorite is one of my favorite stones due to the fact that it's just extremely iridescent and it's super pretty. I love the turquoise colors in it, and it just kind of reminds me of how my hair looks. It's very pretty. And this is the last crystal I got. It is a giant amethyst cluster, and when I mean giant, it's really big. I was so shocked to find this in my candle. Usually they're somewhat smaller gems that, just kind of fit in your hand like a little tiny rock, but this thing is just really big. It took me and my boyfriend just to grab this out of the candle because of how big it was. I'll find my other amethyst cluster for comparison. So this is the first amethyst cluster that I had gotten from Spencer's a while ago. It's definitely real. I've done tests on it, don't worry. And then this is the one that I got from my Soul Terra candle. Definitely bigger in size and a lot darker. But still, very cool. I was so happy that I got this. So unfortunately, the Soul Terra candles don't burn down all the way. Eventually just the wick stops lighting, and you're left with kind of a big hunk of candle. So what I improvised to do was I melted down my Soul Terra candle, and I added it to more of the wax that I melted down from other candles. It almost fell out. So the top blue part is actually the whole Soul Terra candle. It was like a light blue and a darker blue mixed together, and honestly, all I can smell is the mix of the Soul Terra one and the evergreen one on the bottom. Sorry, sweater weather. This candle, however, I have yet to melt down due to the fact that I don't have a container to put it in. So this is what it looks like. See, the wick in the bottom is just gone. There's no way for me to light it. It's just non-existent at this point. But you can see the little bits of sage in there. That was pretty cool. And yeah, also these little things in the front do come out. I have another one on my pin tapestry. If I can just, there we go. Yep. They come out and they have little pokey things in the back, which is something I didn't know they had, but still very cool. So yeah, that's my review of the two Soul Terra candles I got. They're really good candles. They do kind of cost a lot, but they are totally worth it. They smell amazing. They scented up my whole entire house. So I definitely want to get another one pretty soon. Thank you to Krista. She made both of my candles, and I've actually seen her name on a lot of other people's candles. She does an amazing job. I love them so, so much. They're so pretty. And yeah, I'm really hoping to get another one. And thank you for watching if you got this far.